see what happens. There's nothing you can do about it. I could have told you that before they knew you. You listened to the wrong people. Nobody ever asks me that.
Hey! I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Khorinis, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Enos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Enos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
You didn't look all that hot.
I don't feel all that hot either, man. I'm totally wiped out, and I've got a constant headache. Every time one of those Black Hoods I think I'll have a rest first.
Wink, little mate.
Any new developments in the last few days?
Just go down the path to the city. If you run into a fellow with a black robe, then you'll know what's new.
Have the Black Robes come to see you yet?
Yeah, they've been here for a few days. If you ask me, they come straight from hell.
How are your sheep?
As if that would interest you at all. You have other problems.
My problems? What would you know about that?
You noble lords from the monastery should do something about these hooded fellows.
Hey, watch your mouth, buddy.
All you can do is talk big. The best thing would be if you went away.
Well, don't get all worked up.
Beat it.
What's up?
Aren't you feeling well?
No, not at all. I've got this awful fever again. I should really go and see the town healer, but I'm too weak for that.
Can I help?
It would be wonderful if you could go to Ch3 and get me my medicine. He'll know what is to be done. I can't do it anymore.
Hey, you! How's your farm?
I can't stand it anymore. All of a sudden, these fellows in black hoods showed up and posted themselves on the road, and on my farm. I spent a long time talking to Vino, and then they disappeared with him. A short time later, my wife took deathly ill again. She spends most of the time just lying in bed. And that happens to her frequently. I'm falling apart here.
Have you talked to the men in black?
Sure. There was no way to prevent it. I think they're looking for someone.
Why don't you do anything about those black robes?
Well, I'd surely love to, but I saw how they burned one of the townspeople alive. Just like that. Why should I risk my life?
Why don't you take your wife to the healer?
We ought to go to the city to see Ch3 about it. But I won't budge an inch from my farm as long as things are so chaotic here.
What was their business with Vino?
They didn't say. They just took him with them.
Where did they drag Vino off to?
They went up that hill with him.
Have you come to disrupt our ritual? His soul belongs to us. You cannot save him now, magician. There he is.
Smashing each other's
Soon we shall command them all. You and your pathetic magic skills are no danger to us.
Oh man, my head.
You're not yourself.
My head. I can't stand it anymore.
You should go to the monastery. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, might be able to help you.
Do you think? Well, okay, I'll give it a try.
Hey, you! Vino isn't going to come back. They drove him insane.
Bye, Innes. Hopefully this nightmare will be over soon.
Watch out for your farm.
I'll try.
There he is. You chose the path of magic to conquer us. A clever move, but even that will do you no good.
You didn't get that from me.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it.
I knew that would be a problem.
Good thing you're here.
You didn't know that.
You need to help me.
What kind of clothes are these?
I bought them from a trader outside of town. The guards wouldn't let me in at first. Also, there's no need to let the whole world know where I come from.
You've got a point there.
That's the way I see it. But even though I've dumped my shadow garb, I'm still who I always was. And I have big plans for this city.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What are you doing here?
I've been observing the guards. They're constantly on their toes. I don't think it will be easy for me to get through there.
Listen to me.
What is this about?
A lot of things have changed since I left here. I have to get back on my feet somehow.
What's the problem?
I have to get into the upper quarter. But I'm not a citizen of the town, and I don't have enough money to bribe the guards. That's where you come in.
So you want me to lend you some gold?
Nonsense. I've got some gold. A whole lot of gold, even. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me. You need to go fetch my gold for me.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Okay, I'll help you.
Well, listen. Back when the barrier was still in place, I hid a small treasure. It's been quite a while. That's why I forgot to take it with me. And I can't leave here at all at the moment. To cut a long story short, you must go to the Valley of Mines for me and fetch my gold.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Where did you get all that gold?
Am I the only one, then, who put some gold aside for himself in the Valley of Mines? Filching a few nuggets was a piece of cake, just in case we ever got out of there. Everybody was so keen on that ore that no one even cared for gold at the time.
Never see that. I can't help it.
What are you planning to do with the gold?
I still have an account to settle with one of the merchants in the upper quarter. I need to take care of that. And then I'll be all set for a new career.
Wait and see.
Where's the gold hidden?
Directly at the trading square, above the abandoned mine. It's in a leather satchel. Spare yourself that comment. I know myself that we must have walked right past it. Just bring me the bag. But don't forget to check that it's the right one, so you don't walk all that way for nothing.
How can I recognize it?
It's full of gold. A whole lot of gold.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I'll try to find your gold.
Just do it. That's enough for me.
How's business?
Lousy. Somebody should have told me that Khorinis has gone to the dogs in the meantime.
That's no news. I've only known the city like this.
You should have seen it a few years ago. You would have liked it then.
Nothing surprises me anymore. So sure. There's nothing you can do about it. That doesn't surprise me. But he knew that all along. I agree with you completely. I've got my own opinion about that. Nobody will learn anything from me. We can only wait and see. He doesn't see that. He can't help it. I hardly know what to believe anymore. I agree with you completely. Where did you pick that up then? It's all just gossip. You mustn't believe everything you hear. That was obvious all along. Don't say you didn't know that.
I found your gold.
Great. Show me. Very good. Gerbrant had better watch out now. Listen, I still need to take care of the guards. I want you to take this letter to Gerbrant. He is one of the fat merchants in the upper quarter. Give him my regards. I'll meet you in front of Gerbrant's house then. As much.
I agree with you completely.
That was quite obvious.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Enough trouble as it is.
Hardly know who to believe these days.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Hey,
Telling you anything new.
show me your wares.
I must beg your pardon for my poor selection. A man in your position is certainly used to better.
So why won't they listen to me?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Enough trouble as it is. There you are again.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Drop in again later.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolf skin, that's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I never knew that.
Has anything exciting happened?
The entire city is abuzz with it. Do you remember Lothar, the paladin?
Maybe.
Anyway, he's dead. Murdered out in the street. They're blaming the mercenaries, of course.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I want to buy a magic ore blade.
I can only sell magic blades to the paladins, and even then, only one each.
How's it going?
Everything is going to the dogs here. Wherever you look, there's crime and violence. Just imagine, they even murdered one of the paladins.
What have you heard?
Only what they're telling each other in the street. I've heard that they already caught the murderer, but I can't tell you if that is true.
It'll be all right.
You're trying to cheer me up. That's nice.
That's war for you. These things happen.
Yes, there's this horrible war on top of it all. Everybody suffers and wonders how they're going to manage. Sometimes I ask myself what we have done to deserve such punishment from Innos.
And Innos, in his wisdom, did so.
Lobard's wife Hilda is sick.
What? Again? The good woman should take better care of herself. One hard winter and she won't be with us anymore. All right. I will give her a medicine to reduce the fever. Oh, and while you're at it, you might as well drop it off with her.
I've got this feeling of trepidation.
You don't look well either. You were subjected to the black look of the Seekers for too long. All I can heal is your body, but only the monastery can purify your soul. Speak to Pyrakar. He will help you.
Can you heal me?
Adanos, bless this body. Free it of its wounds and strengthen it with new life.
Hey! Teach me that language.
You already
The
know
light
the language
was
of
a
the
torment
peasants.
for Belial.
The language of the warriors
All that
is somewhat
Innos
hard.
created was
Texts written in the language of the
destroyed by
warriors mostly deal with weapons and war. You will learn some useful things there.
Adanos saw that this way
Go and test your new
nothing could
knowledge.
exist at all.
You will see that
No
the scriptures
light
of the builders
and no
are no longer an
darkness.
unsolvable mystery for you.
Teach me
And
that
so
language.
he set
The high
himself
language of the
between
priests
his
is
brothers
truly difficult
in
to
order
understand.
reconcile their
I will
dispute.
gladly show you.
And he
Above
did
all
not
else, the Holy
succeed.
Scriptures, which explain the history and magic of the creators,
There,
are
where
written in the
Adanos
language of the
stood,
priests.
was a
Each
place
of
in
these
which
texts is
Innos
a real
and
treasure,
Beliar
if one
had
understands
no
their
power.
meaning. Go and test your new
And
knowledge.
in this
You will
place,
see that the scriptures of the
order
builders
and
are no
chaos
longer an
were
unsolvable
ruled.
mystery for you.
So the sea was created.
Teach me that language.
There is nothing more that I can
The
show you.
sea released
You
the
have now
land.
mastered the language of
And
the
there
builders.
arose all creatures, trees as well as animals, wolves as well as sheep, and last of all arose the human. And Adanos was pleased with what had arisen. He delighted in all the beings equally. But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became his subject. And Beliar gave unto it a portion of his divine power, so that it might destroy the land. But Innos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Innos spoke to him, and the human became his subject. And Innos gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might undo the work of Beliar.
Show me your wares.
madness overcame Adonis.
Wait a minute. What's new?
It's an outrage. The landowner's mercenaries have murdered the Honorable Lothar in the middle of the street, but Innos himself will punish them for their sins. No one is allowed to raise a hand against a warrior of our Lord.
But the human and the beast waged war upon the land.
Beat it, convict! Canthar told me what a nasty bastard you are.
You're a convict from the mining colony. I won't sell you anything.
You're a convict from the mining colony. Scram.
Oh, here you are again.
Why aren't you in jail?
I have been released. As I already told you, I am an influential man in the city. Now word is out among the merchants that you are a convict. A regrettable affair. Now you won't be able to get even a piece of bread here in the marketplace. I could, of course, sort things out for you. Shall we say 500 gold pieces? Have you come to pay?
I haven't got enough money on me.
Then get it.
Show me your wares.
They never should have let it get so far. Now one of the mercenaries has actually murdered a paladin. Something had to happen one of these days.
How's it going?
You don't look like you care about other people's worries in the least.
Yeah, sure I do.
What do you know? The world is full of surprises. I cleared out some of my stuff recently and sold a stack of old maps to Brahim, the cartographer down by the harbor. Unfortunately, I noticed that I'm missing a document. I assume it must have slipped in among the papers. Could you perhaps get it back for me?
I'll see what I can do.
You're so sweet. I wish you much luck. If you bring back the paper to me, I'll give you a reward.
Hey! Hey, you! Show me how to pick pockets.
If you want to empty somebody's pockets, distract him. Just start talking to him. While you're talking to him, size him up. Look out for bulging pockets, jewelry, or leather straps around the neck. And most of all, note how keen the fellow seems. Robbing a drunk day laborer is not the same as stealing from a watchful merchant. If you're too clumsy, of course, he'll smell a rat. So, above all, keep your cool.
Hey! What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker. Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, he got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to find one. Here, you've really earned your pay.
Hey, you! I managed to open the chest.
That's impossible. It looks like we've got a new master lockpicker. Congratulations on this accomplishment.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry
250 coins. I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? You shall force what is nobody's destiny but yours. Through fire and snow. Through ice and flames. Men in foreign armor. A swamp. Lizards. They await you. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The mercenary Smith Bennett, who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar, has been condemned in the name of Innos. The sentence is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a few days. Don't bother me, I'm on duty.
Some problem solved themselves.
I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
How many people did you find?
All those who were still alive.
All? That was a grand deed.
I've come to collect a bounty. How's the situation in town?
Everything is under control.
What about Bennett, the blacksmith?
You mean the mercenary? He is sitting in jail where he belongs.
Can I talk to him?
Certainly. Just go in. But if you try to help him escape, you will be in for it.
I was in the Valley of Mines and saw the dragons. I have a letter from Commander Garand that confirms everything I said.
That'll interest Lord Hagen. You had better go directly to him.
Hey, you're the guy who filed a complaint against Canthar, the merchant. Lots of people came here to vouch for him. Well-respected people. The matter must have been a misunderstanding. Yeah, these things happen. In future, you should be more careful about who you send to jail.
I want to see the prisoners.
We put away the swine who murdered Lothar the Paladin.
How come you're in the slammer?
Those swine have thrown me in the hole. I'm supposed to have murdered a paladin. But I didn't do it. They're only trying to frame me.
Why would they do that?
How would I know? You've got to get me out of here. Talk to Lord Hagen. Tear down the wall. Who cares? Just do something.
What happened?
I went downtown with Hodges to buy some supplies for our boys. Suddenly, we heard a loud scream and the sound of running feet.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened and that they would grab us at once if they saw us there. We ran like hell, then just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me at once and they threw me straight into this hole.
Who was murdered?
I have no idea. One of the paladins. I don't know them.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar, I think.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You had better ask Lord Hagen. He knows all the details.
Do they have any evidence against you?
They say they have a witness who recognized me.
Well, do you know who the witness is?
No, all I know is that he's lying.
Who's leading the investigation?
Lord Hagen himself. Since the victim was one of the paladins, this falls under martial law.
What does that mean?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out of here, they're going to let me swing without further ado. You've got to help me or there'll be a war. Lee's not going to take this lying down. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen.
It can't go on like this forever. I'm not touching that. I never knew that.
Better to watch out who you tell what.
The sentence is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a few days.
Back to work, are you?
Oh, man. They didn't get anything done while I was gone. Now I'll have to delve into those construction plans again.
Oh, well, don't let me keep you then.
All right. Have a good trip.
Show me your maps.
You won't find better in that monastery of yours. I knew this piece would interest you.
What piece would that be?
Well, that old map you just bought. I know your kind. You go for any chance of finding riches.
Why don't you keep it for yourself?
I'm an old man, and the times when I set out myself are long past. I leave that to younger people.
What kind of a map is it?
It seems to be a treasure map or the like. But you look to me like one who'll get to the heart of this matter himself.
Where did you get this map?
Oh, I found that in a stack of old maps which I bought recently. The seller must have overlooked it. Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
Just like you said.
What do you think? You want to go up against me again? I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
As much. Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
I want to fight against you.
I only fight from noon until evening. The fighting is only worth it if there are enough spectators who place bets. It's much too late now. Come back tomorrow at noon.
I get so worked out, so why won't they listen to me? You don't have to answer me.
Any news?
You could say so. The Paladins have arrested Bennett, our smith.
So I've heard. That's a bad business.
You can say that again.
Any news of Bennett?
They seem to have taken him to the barracks and tossed him into the dungeon.
How can we get him out of there?
I don't have any ideas so far. I can't get to his cell to talk to him. All I can do is keep my ears open, but there isn't much to learn around here.
It's totally obvious. That doesn't amaze me.
Hey! And how's it going now?
Monty is back. He's busy studying the plans. Maybe we can get the ship done now.
Give me something to drink. I need information.
That's exactly what I said. Nothing amazes me. That's not what I heard. That's exactly what I said the first time.
That was obvious all along.
Let's wait and see what happens. I wouldn't have done that. As much. That's the first I've heard of it.
What are you standing around for out here? Go on in and meet our passionate Nadia. This hot creature of the night will give your life a new meaning.
Hey!
Hey, if you want to buy fish, come to my booth tomorrow, okay? For all your stuff, I'll give you
300 gold pieces.
All right, sold.
We've made some good deals today. Better not come back until tomorrow, or somebody might get suspicious, you see?
Hey, you!
I'm busy.
Hey, you!
We see you, worm. You cannot escape us.
Fight! Huh?
Oh, man. My head.
You are possessed.
What? Why are you talking about? Get out of here!
Wait a minute.
My task is done, but who knows?
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simple.
What's the matter?
Some miserable pickpocket has stolen my ledger. You didn't have anything to do with this business, did you?
Me? No.
Yes, all right. Just get out of here. Leave me alone!
You didn't...
I don't feel... Every time... I think...
You didn't look all that hot.
I don't... Every time... I think...
I've got your medicine.
Really? Our society needs more people like you. Thank you so much. I hope that these few coins are enough.
How are you?
A little better already, thanks to you.
Watch out for your farm.
I'll try.
Forever.
I never knew that.
Anything new?
That's nobody's business but mine. I'm busy.
Diego says hello.
What? Who? What Diego?
And he wants me to give you this letter.
That can't be. No. I'm a goner. Is he in town then?
Who?
Diego, of course.
Yes, I'm gonna meet him here shortly.
Oh, this is the end then. All is lost. I've got no time. I need to get out of here. Quick! If he finds me here, I'm done for.
Anything new?
What is that about? Are you trying to mock me? You and your buddy Diego have wreaked enough havoc already. Leave me alone!
What's new?
I've heard the bandits have joined forces with magicians. Powerful black magicians in black robes. I could swear that I saw one of them in the city last night.
Hey, you! I delivered the letter.
Very good. How did Gerbrand take it?
He was rather shocked and made himself scarce right away.
I should think so. I'm afraid that, first of all, I need to attend to furnishing my new house. If I remember correctly, Gerbrand's taste is horrible.
The house is yours then?
Yes, from cellar to attic, with all the furnishings. Having spent several years in less than befitting quarters, I'm looking forward to sleeping in a soft four-poster bed. And then, for breakfast, I'll have a fine wine and some excellent ham.
You don't miss any chances, do you?
You betcha.
So how did you pull this off?
Did you think that Gerbrand came by his fortune through honest business? Of course, he never got his fingers dirty when it came to really shady deals. He had a helper for that. Of course, I caught on to a lot back then. Gerbrand finally got rid of me. He was probably afraid that I knew too much.
You never told me about that.
You never asked me.
What about Gerbrand?
He has enjoyed the good life for far too long. He was living here in the lap of luxury while I was forcing down meat bug stew. I have no idea where he went from here, but he'll never get a foothold in Khorinis again. I'll see to that. If you're looking for him, you should try the Harbor District.
What about my share?
Looks like you haven't forgotten everything I've taught you after all. But you're right. I couldn't have done it without you. Here's your share.
How's business?
Lousy. Somebody should have told me that Khorinis has gone to the dogs in the meantime.
That's no news. I've only known the city like this.
You should have seen it a few years ago. You would have liked it then.
We see you, worm. You cannot escape us.
Oh man, my head.
Wait a minute. You're possessed.
Go away, go already.
Justice will prevail in the end.
How are things?
We still don't have any news from our detachment in the Valley of Mines. That is very disturbing.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
How are things?
At the moment, everything is quiet.
Show me your wares. Hey. Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
That's not what I heard.
Who says things like that?
I can't believe that.
Can you train me?
If you wish to learn something, you must turn to a teacher from outside of our order. I am a warrior, not a teacher.
Hey, you! What's new?
One of Onar's mercenaries murdered the honorable paladin Lothar. But the bastard was caught and tossed in prison.
Show me your wares.
I thought you'd come to talk to Lord Hagen, so you should go ahead and do that.
How's the situation?
I shall go mad here. I am a soldier, not a bureaucrat. With all this paperwork that I must do, I barely remember what my sword feels like in my hand.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Inos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Inos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
I need to talk to you about Bennett.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
How come you're so sure that Bennett is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennett, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason.
I believe that Bennett is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. You raise some serious accusations. If you cannot present me with evidence that the witness lied, then you had best hold your tongue.
I need to talk to you about Bennett. How's the situation?
I must find a way to rescue this expedition. We must do something against the dragons. Perhaps the Eye of Enos can save us all now.
Hey, you! How's it going?
What business is it of yours?
You saw the murder of Lothar, didn't you?
I need not answer any questions about a current investigation. Lord Hagen already has everything I know on record.
What was it you saw?
Really, I haven't got any time now. You need to go now. The office is closing.
Enough of that. What did you see?
I saw how the mercenary struck down the paladin from behind, and then he took his sword and rammed it through his chest.
Are you completely sure?
Yes, of course. I saw it with my own eyes, but I really haven't got any time now. There's a huge pile of paperwork I need to do.
I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
They could make you talk in the monastery.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we have ways to bring out the truth. Painful ways.
No, please don't. I'll tell you everything you want.
So what really happened?
I didn't see what happened. I received some gold for blaming that mercenary. In times like these, it's everyone for himself. I needed that money.
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I rat him out.
Are you going to tell that to Lord Hagen too?
You're not a lunatic. I can't stay in town now. I'll give you my diary. That should be proof enough.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
He's made himself scarce.
Sooner or later he will turn up, then we shall arrest him.
How's the situation?
I must find a way to... perhaps the...
The situation in the Valley of Mines is quite worrying, but we shall develop plans to get rid of the dangers and get our boys out of there along with the ore.
Can you teach me?
I only instruct the followers of our order.
That's all just gossip.
That's no secret.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. That's all just gossip.
Really? How interesting.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Has anything exciting happened?
They actually found out that the mercenary is innocent, and they had to let him go. Lord Hagen must be beside himself with rage.
That's all just gossip.
Someone's gonna do the work.
I already thought as much.
I've got Lamar's ledger right here.
Where did you get that?
That shouldn't interest you so much as the fact that your name is in it.
Give it to me.
What will you give me then?
I have no money to spare and can give you nothing but my heartfelt gratitude.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
No, he insisted he knew better.
So why won't they listen to me?
How's the situation?
It's pathetic. Now they're stirring us up against each other. If you hadn't managed to find the real culprit for the murder, the orcs wouldn't have had to lift a finger.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Got my own opinion about that.
Show me.
Was destroyed by Belial.
Can you heal me?
Not enough.
Look what I have here.
But this is Lamar's ledger. Well, what are you planning to do with that?
Here's the book.
Well, thanks. You saved my butt. Lamar can get rather ugly. Here, take this as a reward. It's the very last drop.
Show me a...
As well as sheep. Last of all, a rose
You're a convict from the mine.
I've come to...
Don't bother me.
Look what book I have here.
Lamar's ledger. How did you get hold of that?
Well...
If Lamar doesn't have it anymore, that's a good thing. But I'd rather have it myself.
Here, take the book.
Thanks. Take this as a reward.
What is this you've given me?
It is a key to the Gate of Wealth.
Hey, you! About the blood chalices, I've got all 6 chalices now.
Good work. I found a buyer in the meantime. You can have your reward now. Thanks for doing that for me. There's nothing else I have to do for you, but you can learn from me at any time. What's more, there's enough on this island just waiting for a taker.
Hey, you! I've come to pick up my reward.
What's your choice?
Give me the ring. Hey! I've come to pick up...
What's your choice?
Give me the gold. Any news?
You're responsible for the best news yourself. They've let Bennett go again. He's back at the farm. Go to him. I think he'd like to thank you himself.
Show me your wares.
Have a safe trip, Honorable Magician.
And how are the sheep?
Lucy is really lucky to be alive.
I thought you said Lucy was your wife.
Right, but I also called the sheep Lucy. I mean, the sheep that was meant for the last meal for that Bennett. But that all worked out. Lucy will be glad.
Hey! Has anything exciting happened lately?
Oh, they say there were dragons in the Valley of Mines. I'm curious to see when the paladins will set out from here to fight them.
But Adonos feared.
Can you heal me?
Adonos, bless this body.
Hey, you!
That's really not my problem. I don't believe this is gonna change. No one really wants to hear that. Is it really true?
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Don't say you didn't know that. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Hey! Can I have some more of your stew?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail. Good job, kid.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I've got nothing left.
Been there, done that.
I don't want to hear that.
You really should have known better.
That's exactly what I said.
And that's the truth.
It can't go on like this forever. That's the first I've heard. I never knew that.
It's a bad business.
I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't be so sure.
No idea. You tell me.
I never knew that. Do you really know what to believe anymore? That's the first I've heard of it.
I want to...
I said, as long as you are... I'm no better off myself.
Really didn't deserve that.
Any news about Bennett?
At least he doesn't seem to have suffered any lasting damage in jail. Good work.
I've come from the...
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating. What about the paladins?
They've been
Good. The fewer paladins...
Really didn't deserve that.
I agree with you completely.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's all just gossip. I'm no better off myself. Nothing amazes me anymore.
Himself was after